Welcome to Build Stuff. BS features products and processes used in the crafting of custom motorcycles. BS also highlights builders' projects to share ideas and inspire others. Build Stuff episodes aren't scheduled, so don't forget to subscribe to Speed and Color, then turn on notifications so you don't miss any BS.
Hey, how you doing? We're just working away here on the XS650. So getting ready, picking up the hardtail kit this week. Sean got it ready for me. We're going to talk more about the hardtail once we get it home here. But for right now, I thought I'd show you what I got Alfred up to. Alfred doesn't want to be on the camera. He's off in the background there, but anyway, that's okay. So to do the hardtail, and because I'm planning to do some more after this one, what I thought is, Sean has this great jig that, holds everything in place, attaches to all the motor mounts and stuff like that. And I was thinking, yeah, I could make up a jig, or maybe he'd make one up like his or something. Then I thought about it. I've got this one engine that, and this is really a strange thing, only has 7 of these studs that hold the jugs, the head, and the rocker box in place. So I've gone looking for a replacement stud, and I would have thought that these would be available, because when you're rebuilding the way I do it, I'd sure like to change these, because I don't know how many times they've been torqued and stretched and all that kind of stuff. I don't know what the metallurgy is like anymore. So I tried to find one of these. Man, oh man, they are tough to find. I didn't come up with one. I wound up going down to Old Motorcycle Shop, and Phil was good enough. He had an engine on the shelf there that he sold me. So for that cafe racer project, I've got a complete motor. So I don't really need this one. Because it's so tough to find a stud, I thought, well, you know what? If we take this motor apart and take the crank and all the gears and everything out of it and turn it into a slug that just gives us all the mounting points for the motor mounts, then we can use an actual motor, just the cases and everything, as our jig for lining up all the motor mounts and stuff. So Alfred and I talked about it. We looked at this. We thought it'd be a good idea. Other than the one missing stud, I don't know that there's anything wrong with this motor. I don't think there is. So we're going to keep all the parts together. We'll keep them in a separate bin. If we ever want to put this one back together, if I find a stud and we need this one for something, we can put it back together, turn it into a running engine. That won't be a problem. But for now, this is going to be my alignment jig for doing the hardtails. So that's what I got Alfred up to. And the other thing I'm working on, I'll just show you quickly. So motor mounts, bought these really nice motor mounts, the kit and the top mount. I think I got these from TC Bros, but they're Hughes hand-built pieces. So I have the motor mount kit that I'm going to put together here or use on the chopper. But with the chopper, I'm going to paint the frame. When I paint a frame, I'm not going to speak for other people. When I paint a frame, I find things like brackets very difficult to paint and to keep them from chipping as you're assembling, and if you have to do maintenance, anything like that. So I usually try and have anything like brackets, anything that bolts onto the frame, try and have those things either anodized or in this case chrome plated. So I want to have these chromed in their raw state from Hughes, and I don't know if we got that on there fairly well or not. Edges are sharp, certainly nothing wrong with them, but the edges aren't ground or anything. They're not radiused. So what I've been doing is I've been working at smoothing these out, grinding them down, rounding the edges a little bit, just making them a little bit nicer for chrome so that we don't have any chipping issues or anything like that. So I'm working on these. Alfred's taking this engine apart. I'm picking up the hardtail kit this week. Yeah, next weekend will be a lot of fun around here. We'll be back.